Production.
What up? What up? We're looking at Terawulf. We're gonna break this down. If you look from here, this thing got absolutely obliterated in 2021, and it happened fast. Right now, from close to the highs, we're sitting at around 92%, 93% down. When we zoom into the past few months, we can start to highlight a few things that I think help make more sense. We have this large base of accumulation, right? And this has been happening. You can move this down, call it that level. This has been happening since June 2022 in this range, steady sideways trading. Okay. Now, what I think is really significant on Wolf is, just like majority of these crypto miners and crypto related stocks right now, the volume coming in is insane. Now, what I've noticed through studying charts for the past 5+ years is that, like, volume always precedes price. So we're going to see this massive volume come in, right? What is happening here, and why is big money coming in now? They're obviously trying to price themselves in before a larger move, right? For whatever reason, they obviously think that this name is going to be higher in the future, which is why there's a bunch of people investing now. The volume is very telling of that. So this is what we need to look at. I think in the near future, this zone, that's our next battle. Whether we set up a bull flag in this range, so that could potentially happen. We come up into this zone, we battle resistance a little bit, or maybe we shoot up a little bit higher, and then we set up a bull flag coming down into this zone. Essentially what I'm saying is this move is going to take us up into this range potentially, and then from there we're going to have a few weeks of consolidation. Now look back at a bunch of these miners. That's what a lot of them are doing, right? Look at Iron, okay, Iris Energy. You look at Iris Energy, you look at a 2-day time frame, it's clear we have this push to the upside, we consolidate sideways in a bull flag, and we break out. Okay, now let's look at Galaxy. Look at Galaxy Digital Holdings, very, very similar. 2-day time frame, we have this nice move to the upside, right? You could even mark it from here if you want to be picky. We have this sideways consolidation here, and we break out to the upside. Okay, now let's look at Mara. We have this perfect move, right? So again, this is a very popular pattern we're seeing, and what it is a continuation move to the upside. So bull flagging is very bullish. It's showing us that this is strong. It's showing us that there is strong demand in the stock. And I know some people, they don't think that TA works, but for people who are paying attention, it could pay off huge. So we have this massive gap here, right? Are we going to fill the gap? Who knows? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Maybe we run right up into this zone. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. What we need to look for is, after a play like this, after a move like this, we want to see, how do we consolidate in the next few weeks to come? Could be a wedge, a falling wedge into this zone here before we continue higher. Could look something like this, right? There's just so many different things that could happen here. But the gist of what I'm trying to say is that we should be looking in the next few weeks for a lot of these names to start to consolidate. When they're consolidating, we want to see low bearish volume, and we want to see essentially the volume coming downward like this before we get another spike in volume that looks kind of like that. So these are just a few characteristics that I'm pointing out to look for in the coming weeks. It looks pretty evident to me that this zone right over here is acting as a magnet, because this bad boy is absolutely ripping and there's a lot of money coming into the stock. Again, why? They're obviously expecting this name to be higher in 2024. How much higher? We will have to see. This is going to be our major zone that we're going to have to battle. And again, if you zoom all the way back here, it becomes even more clear. This is definitely going to be our next zone. This $3.33 to around, call it $4, is the zone we need to face here. If we could spend a lot of time in that range, hang around, stay strong in this zone, create some sort of bullish pattern, then to me, it's giving us a signal that this bad boy is going to go a lot higher in 2024. And where we'd be looking, probably this $7.50, $8 zone, likely, potentially even closer to $10. That's the breakdown here on Wolf. Easy, guys.